Finally, Salim. Liverpool versus Manchester City. First thoughts. Sorry.
I mean, it's already one of those big sort of title kind of games.
Feels like a 6-pointer, doesn't it?
Yeah, already, this early in the season.
Mm.
I think that's going to be a real tactical game. I think Liverpool are going to be hurting from last season, but last season was already written off for them, considering the sort of football they played. We always knew that there was going to be a burnout in that sort of fourth Klopp season, I think it was.
Mm.
But yeah, Pep's obviously, he's reinvested and he's bought some new players in. I think they still could have done with a striker, but if he feels he can play like Ferran and Sterling and whoever up front, then that's fair play to him because he's somebody that can get solutions to these kind of problems, and he does back the players. I think they've probably got the best sort of squad in the Premier League. If you look at overall squad, two players a position kind of terms, is probably got the best you can get. It's going to be a wicked game, this, but I think I don't know. I just think Man City too strong, and for me, the other thing is I'm going to sort of get to see Grealish in sort of like a massive game. Yeah, I just think I'd just go side with Man City on this one. I think they'll win 2-1.
This is where we disagree because I think Liverpool are going to do really well in this game against Man City. I think it's going to be a Liverpool 3-2 win. I reckon the fact that they've both got European games tonight as we're speaking. So one's against Porto, one's against PSG. So Man City are away in Paris, Liverpool are playing against Porto as well. But I truly think that Liverpool have it in this game to actually beat Man City. I think with the likes of Salah, Firmino, Mane, who feel like they're back on form as well. I reckon they've got their freshness back as well. But I reckon if it would be good to see if Konate and Van Dijk start against this Man City backline, because I reckon Jack Grealish can get between the lines like he does quite a lot. Do they start with Grealish and Sterling on the wings? Do they start with Foden on the other side? How do they kind of do it? Because realistically speaking, Manchester City have an embarrassment of riches to face against this Liverpool backline, where I don't think Liverpool have that embarrassment of riches for their front line as well, just like you were saying before, because their replacement for what Firmino is Minamino, who's been poor and didn't even have a good loan spell for Southampton last season as well. But I think if it's over the 90 minutes, I think Liverpool, with the Anfield crowd that they have, I reckon it would be a good 3-1, 3-2 win for Liverpool on this weekend coming up. And it's going to be quite fun to see this game because they're always good games. They're always fun games, and no manager actually holds back when they face against each other. Because Man City have had Chelsea and they've beaten Chelsea. They took on that Thomas Tuchel park in the bus situation, which he did. They've taken on PSG in 20 minutes when we're off the recording, and then going to be taking on Liverpool. But I think Liverpool will win this game. I reckon it'll be good to see how Jurgen Klopp does against this Pep Guardiola, and I reckon it's going to be a good time to see how Liverpool can actually do in this title race as well. I don't want Liverpool to do well in the title race, obviously, but I think they are going to do pretty well in the title race.